How's it going, Blazers? We're going to be looking at a knife here. So we'll talk about some specs, opinions, and hopefully have some discussions down in the comments down below. But this is going to be the knife here. There's the Bestech, there's their slip joint. No name for it, not final as far as steel or final construction for that one. And then we do go over to the fraction, the Tangram Vector. So news on this one also, if you do not like the black, they do have a blue coming out next week. So check into Amazon for that. And then also we do have the CRKT and Ruger collaboration, the LCK. So that's how it sits in the pocket across the board. And then it does have a good retention for the pocket clip. And this one is a little bit more difficult to get into pocket, but that's kind of how that's going to be sitting there. This is going to be a sizing chart that I'd use for most of the other reviews. So for adult women's hand, for that, we're going to have this here. So if you use the forward choil on it, which most of you probably would, that's going to be that style there. If you do not, it's going to be that there. And also in the angled hold. So that's for adult female and adult male hand. So with forward choil, without, and then again the angled hold. So for this one, it really, I don't have very many slip joint knives, and a lot of times for me the slip joint was the nail nick, something a little bit more classic in style. So that's where I have this one, which is a nail nick knife. So it has a few different blades in here, but this is something that I picked up just to have a slip joint knife. But I find that I don't carry it. I mean, this could be something definitely just drop in a pocket and just carry around, not really care as far as getting scratched up or anything else. But as far as the comparison from that as a slip joint to this as a slip joint, this is one that I actually feel that I would actually use or carry in place of my other EDC knife. So that's going to be this one here. So one thing that's nice about it as far as this type of locking or non-locking mechanism is that both sides are symmetrical. So you don't have any type of liner lock, you don't have any type of buttons or any type of other mechanisms on the sides of it. So it's the same on both ends, and then you can just move the pocket clip over as well. That's going to be right or left hand carry for this knife. And that forward choil really makes a big difference for the knife as far as the usability, and then also for closure of the knife to just actually push it over and then close it down. Because you could do as far as just trying to get some leverage on it and do it this way, but just a lot more difficult. So this one, as far as if they do bring this to market in this format, it is a very nice setup. I mean, as far as this carbon fiber is a good addition as far as grip as well as style. Little cutouts for your thumb. And also the pocket clip. So, I mean, some of them is like, well, if you're gonna have those type of things, well, why don't you just get a liner lock or something else? There's something about the mechanism that is just enjoyable. I mean, once I figured out how to open and close it well, there's something that you can definitely just fidget with. So it's not gonna have that drop shut that a lot of people look for, but it is something that's really very enjoyable. So for this one here, I mean, go and let them know as far as if you're wanting it. So that's why there's not going to be the full review as far as weight or anything else, because it could be a little bit different when it actually hits the market. But if you want to pick it up, check them out. Let them know as far as Bestech, as far as you're interested in it, and then actually really be interested in purchasing the knife, because once they bring it to market, and then if it does well, of course there'll be others that will come to market as well. So this seems to be a big trend that's happening. So let me know what you think, and thanks for your time.